The Latvian National Armed Forces are focusing their defense around the capital city, and are in dire need of any help we can send them. The Marine Expeditionary Unit that seized Baltisk is now sailing to Riga, and I've been reassigned to lead this new task force. A privilege which, of course, is not a dick move from Miller to cast me out as far away as possible from the front, where we can have a real chance of kicking some Russian ass and keeping all the credit for himself. No, it certainly isn't. What the hell?
4 sea-skimming bogies inbound north, sir. Vector 205, straight at us. They're coming fast. Vampire, missiles detected.
Action stations!
General, what's your status? General, what's your status?
I'm fine. Just a few scratches. Nothing to write home about.
What's the status of your ships?
Our escort destroyer has been sent to the bottom. They've sustained multiple hits and went down with all hands before we could do anything. The carrier didn't get hit directly, but has received a lot of shrapnel. Many airframes that were on deck are badly damaged. We have several ongoing fires and casualties, including my second in command. We won't be able to sustain another attack like that, and I'm sure those Tupolevs are already rearming to come back and finish us. I set course to Klaipeda. It's the nearest deep-sea harbor. We'll blend in with a cargo ship and carry out repairs there.
Yeah, good idea. Stay there and don't move. It seems that wherever I send you, things go to shit. So best to keep the phenomenon localized.
Fuck you, Miller.
Commander, jump in the first helicopter and see what you can do to salvage the situation.
Be careful, General. Our latest troops indicate fighting between Russian troops arrived from Kaliningrad and the local Lithuanian troops within the city.
Understood. Bend it out. Commander, you're here. We're in deep shit. Our targeting radar's been hit. Our anti-missile defenses are down. Another attack from their planes, and we're done for. We're heading to the middle of the harbor to blend in with all those cargo ships. We need cover from your aircraft.
Welcome back to Broken Arrow. My name is Ty. I'm a little bit disappointed I didn't get to play the attack on the ship. When I saw vampires, I was extremely excited.
The latest long-range gunslingers.
But we deal with what we've been given.
Could be supersonic bombers or fighters. Hard to tell. Stay sharp.
I really wanted to see the defense systems on the ships in action, but it's alright. The F-18C coming in hot, getting shot down on the first pass as he enters the merge. We need to get another one up, possibly two. Might be a good idea. Let's see if we can't minimize the aircraft losses here as we go for the Su-30. Holding fire on those long-range missiles. The probability to be hit directly by a missile reduces with each decoy used. The ECM value is subtracted from that as well. Oh, he splashed him. His missile's going rogue when he goes down. I'm assuming the IR missiles will still find you though. That jet crashed into the top of a high-rise building. And the second one splashing down in the center of that tenement. No other bandits. Keep them in a holding pattern.
Enemy contact on our screens. They're flying low and slow. Must be Sukhoi 25 attack aircraft. Intercept them before they reach us, Commander.
No problem for the AMRAAMs. These guys are almost out of ammo. This one is, but this one still has AMRAAMs and Sidewinders left, so we'll keep him on station. Bring on another one.
Yellow Jacket copies. Hornet mission ready.
We have one of our pilots running for his life. He is behind friendly lines, which is good.
The bug is in the air.
There isn't any fighting in the city that we can see.
Armed and ready.
Solid copy. Another wave of planes incoming. Shoot them down before they reach
Oh
us.
no, we had our back to him.
Yellow Jacket standing by.
He turned away. Keep attacking.
Let's hit the hard deck.
So it looks like it's quite valuable to have a different
Set.
loadout of missiles on your aircraft so you can fire multiple at once.
Set. Hornet ready.
The IR missile is still finding its target, but we did lose another FA-18.
Yellow Jacket here.
The main thing is we are keeping them away from the ship.
Armed and ready.
The warship is worth a lot more than an aircraft. We missed.
Inbound.
We missed again. He's hit us. Oh no. Can we turn around?
Master arm on. Engaging.
This wingman managing to splash him.
Changing course.
This guy still has a full loadout of AMRAAMs. Let's keep him on the back line.
Blind the coordinates.
And his wingman can move up. Bring in a Harrier.
Roger that.
That's all we've got left.
Hornet.
The Harrier has a couple of AMRAAMs and a loadout of Sidewinders.
Hornet standing by.
Nice and low, so it's a little bit harder to detect. So you
We're
can
halfway
get
there.
the jump
Keep
on
your
them.
fighters loitering, Commander.
Yellow Jacket.
Sukhoi
SU-24s.
24 bombers heading our way. We're target practice for them. Shoot them down.
We should have the advantage here.
Engaging bandit.
They have some R60s on board, I believe.
Kerosene and noise converter.
Short range.
Back to home plate.
Pull out the FA-18s.
Roger, flying there.
That leaves us with one Harrier. We should probably bring him a wingman. Oh, we can afford another FA-18, so let's wait.
Harrier standing by.
The Harrier is by no means air superiority, even with an air-to-air loadout.
Target padlock.
It's just a little bit too slow. Decoy, decoy.
Ascending. Turning to new heading.
We managed to get under those missiles. Let's see if we can reverse him.
Fencing in.
Hit him with a Sidewinder. Dodged a missile.
Back to Texas.
And the threats have been splashed. This FA-18 needs to go home.
A wave of
Harry did a
helicopters
great
is
job.
approaching. Slower aircraft like Harriers, equipped with short-range infrared missiles, are best suited to take them down. Using fast jets against helicopters forces them to maneuver dangerously close to the ground, increasing the risk of a crash, especially with the afterburners engaged.
I think that Harrier just took a man-pad.
Engaging.
Brought in a second one. Let's see if it can outperform
Target locked.
the other Harrier. 2 good hits on the helos. It looks like they're going to get close. The ship has his SAMs ready, which is great.
Over. Fencing out.
We're almost there. Don't let us down now. Keep patrolling. Good copy.
Oh no, this Harrier's in a bit of trouble now. He's going to go heads up with an SU-30.
Another wave of planes incoming. Shoot them down before
3
they
of
reach
them.
us.
Harrier ready.
One AMRAAM making contact. He spoofed that missile. Coming up on the second SU-30.
Ready.
Made contact. Dodged another missile at low altitude, just spamming the flares. Can he get around the 6 of this SU-30 here? Sidewinder out and splashing him. What a hero effort. He got hits on all 3 of those SU-30s, I think. I take back what I said about the Harrier. It did a great job at low altitude. Pilot still running for his life. Trying to get to the boat. It looks like they're going to pull up here and dock.
All right, let's dock here. We'll need to stay for a while to carry out repairs. In the meantime, let's assist the Lithuanians in repelling the Russian assault on the city. The enemy has penetrated deep into the city, aiming to divide Lithuanian forces and neutralize them one section at a time. It's a classic urban warfare tactic for securing a city. Let's push them back beyond the outskirts by retaking control of these 3 key crossroads. Use your strike planes to support the ground forces in their progression.
What have we got access to? We've still got the FA-18Cs. Let's shoot down this bandit above the battlefield. Let's bring in some Venoms. Some scout snipers. Force recon. Just in one Venom for now. And we'll set up some recon of this first point that we need to capture.
That's affirmed.
Both aircraft shot each other down. I wasn't really watching what they did.
Copy.
We'll send them back to the carrier. Alright, so we've got all marine units. Got the LAV anti-tank. That'll be perfect here to fire right down this avenue. Bring in the trusty mortar carriers. Yeah. Cannot live without smoke.
Solid copy.
The Marines seem to be a very aggressive specialization, so they really make use of smoke and stuff in urban environments.
Proceeding to the next base of fire. Departing.
Just from what I've played of them. Venom hiding behind the high-rise. Our ATGM carriers have started a duel here.
Venom standing by.
Get the Venom out.
Flight plan updated.
It does have rocket pods.
Skylight for his house.
Guided rockets. Not bad for landing support. Let's get some fire all the way up the street here.
Solid copy. Fire mission received. Venom.
Let's use those now.
New heading set.
And that creeping barrage should push back any infantry that are thinking about running our position. Let's bring in a heap of supplies. Scout snipers can see into that little crossroads that we need to take.
Mission's over. RTB. Dumping cargo. Roger. Flipping side. Heading back to base.
Slow is smooth. Smooth is fast.
Can't quite laze them. Can laze that one. Let's bring in a Harrier with ground attack Mavericks.
Flight plan updated. Good copy.
I'm pretty sure the Mavericks will fire without having to do a strafing run if you have the target lased.
Affirmative. Jump jet standing by. Inbound.
Let's see that in action.
New bearing
Yep,
set.
there we go.
Flying the coordinates.
Tracking the target that was lased. Great.
Reporting in.
And that keeps the Harrier at standoff range. That building there is obstructing our view.
Marines Force Recon at your command.
Forcon don't have a laser, unfortunately.
Lab at your command, sir.
We've seen that work now, so there's no point sacrificing the Harrier. It looks like there is a force heading down the main avenue towards that first position. They are engaged with the garrison.
Check.
Send a Venom and another scout up the other side.
Venom awaiting mission. Deploying troops.
BMP spotted Forcon. These guys are close combat version, so they're not great against vehicles at long range. Let's bring in some Vipers here.
Your command.
Help clear out this BMP. Well, it looks like the garrison might do it for us.
Force Recon under fire. Awaiting command. Push it. Go, go, go. Keep it tight. Follow me.
Vipers are going to clear the buildings out for us. out of rockets already, but we still have 16 Hellfires.
Prepare for entry. Roger.
Sniper just clapped one last dude
It's a
inside
good
that
start,
building.
Commander. The Lithuanians will occupy it. Continue your progression.
Looks like we might lose it again unless we move units in.
Anti-tank, here. Artillery on the move.
Those Vipers are in a fantastic position to kill anything coming down the avenue. So let's let them do that while we organize our main force. Oh, we're taking man-pads. I didn't see where it came from.
Osprey reporting in. Roger that. On our way to easy.
Whoa, there's another one. I think it's vehicle mounted? Or is it coming from that helicopter? No, there's a team there. Damn it! No! That was spectacular death for that Viper.
Flying to coordinates.
That was a stupid place to put a forward rearming point, but hey, I was taking advantage of the supplies. Hard lesson learned. They're bringing up some combat air patrol here.
Osprey standing by.
Right, the Marines are on station. They just need to run into the objective zone. Shot down the bandit, pulled out the Hornet.
Order ready. Send coordinates. Fire.
Put some smoke up here. Let's bring in some more of these ATGM carriers.
Moving there now. Pedal to the metal. Artillery relocating. Double dogs here.
Force Recon hiding behind the building.
Bork on here.
There aren't enough men there to lay an effective ambush. They're not the right unit for that.
Standing by.
Let's try and get our snipers up towards the next objective.
Speed is of the essence now.
Copy. We hide in that building. Perfect spot for sniping.
Looks like the Russians are a little bit apprehensive.
Force recon at your command.
Slowly pushing forward.
Anybody
Smoke is
home?
so dense no one can see anything.
You've lost one crossroad, Commander. Retake it.
Check
I
that
think we
building.
might smash them here in a glorious ambush.
Check that building. Lab here.
Here they come.
Roger. Moving out. Already there.
Marines are ready. 4 Con are ready.
Recon here.
The smoke just needs to clear. Look at them all. Get them.
Charlie line.
The ATGM carriers have anti-personnel tows.
Roger. Flying there.
The Russian forces are getting brutalized here.
Strike coordinates received. Coordinates received.
It's about to get worse.
Yellow jacket here. Strike coordinates received.
Go again. Go again. There's another one on board. Oh no, he's circling.
Armed and ready.
Don't want that to happen.
Bug out.
Just get out of there.
Going for effect.
It's risky going behind our front line, but I would love to get those T-90s.
Course set. Hornet mission ready. Yellow jacket copies.
Shocked them all, but no kills.
Rolling out
There
the
are quite a
target.
few of them coming. Force Recon is like, oh my god, run! No good, no good, no good.
Snipers ready.
Snipers are about to get ambushed themselves.
Sneaking inside.
Lays that target and drop a bomb on his head.
Airstrike is go for effect.
Just can't get the bomb off. They're circling above.
Roger that. Strike area confirmed. Solid copy. Air support mission inbound. Coordinates received. Commencing attack.
It's too late now. We have banded up. They're going to bomb us.
Turning to new heading.
We got our bomb away.
Copy. Bugging out.
We shocked the T-90s. Let's try again.
Going for a
We killed one. Let's laze the target. Oh, what are you doing, guy?
Lab ready for combat. We're on the move. Anti-armor vehicle at your command. Copy. Relocating.
Both of those cracking him open like an egg. The last remaining tank is completely shell-shocked.
Lab standing by.
Give me a target.
That was fun. It worked. Bit of a shooting gallery here.
Back to home plate. Venom is mission ready.
Meanwhile, we have a fresh crew of supplies.
Everybody out. Venom here.
A few extra units just to shore up the defenses before we push up to the next point.
Lab, waiting order. Pedal to the metal. Heavy weapons ready.
The ATGM carrier is going to have a field day here. Oh, they're taking fire themselves. We've been spotted.
Venom reporting in.
Using a lot of ammunition there just to be defeated by a smoke system. Just all the Marines? What else can fit on board? Nothing else. We have the initiative. We may as well bring everything.
Proceeding as frag.
Need to watch out for this enemy
Lab here. Go ahead.
aircraft.
Snipers, standing by.
ATGM carrier, ready for action.
FA-18 is tangling, taking damage. We've got to concentrate here on our ATGM carriers. A little bit too close there to the tank.
Hornet, mission ready.
That rogue missile just slamming into the shops.
Anti-armor, here. Artillery vehicle damage.
Well, I've pushed my LAVs a little bit too close, and the choppers are going to have a field day with them.
Changing course. Harrier, mission ready.
Come in for a Maverick strike. Oh, we've lost the lays.
Lab ready.
To shoot it.
Keep the engine running, just in case. Roger. We're on the move.
Here's our new nest.
Jump jet ready.
Just do a strike anyway. We've only got 2 Mavericks, so it'll fire them. It's a little bit deep into enemy territory, but it might get good effect here. Popping up.
CH-53 copies. New flight path set.
Harrier, mission ready.
We hit something, let's pull out. Hit by a manpad. And a second one, managing to shoot him down. Stallions have arrived.
Drop zone received.
Snipers here.
And I like the look of that refinery building near the point, so we'll head up towards that on the left side.
Artillery, moving out. Roger, moving to next waypoint.
More Marines. Bring them all. Get some revenge for that shit that they did to our ship.
ATGM carrier, standing by. Moving out. Roger. Moving to next waypoint. Roger.
This is most certainly teaching you about lanes. You just fight in your lane and let your allies do their thing.
Let's take that building. Get your asses in that building. Marines force recon here. Send traffic. Get in. Check your corners.
Lab here. Moving out. Return fire only. Copy that.
I got some LAVs over here on the left side for fire support.
Roger. Moving to next waypoint. Mortar ready to engage, sir.
Our mortar is in range to help that advance.
Aircraft here. At your command.
Let's bring the anti-aircraft to deal with the choppers. Oh no!
Lab ready for
Choppers
combat.
chewing up that unit.
Lab here. Go ahead. ATGM carrier ready for action. Anti-aircraft standing by.
Oh, that Lav AD is too late. We just lost our fire support and the advance team.
Swift, silent, deadly. Move your asses!
Stingers aren't the greatest. They do miss quite a lot.
Stack up. Prepare for entry.
We just fired 7.
Anti-tank here. Pedal to the metal.
Alright, Avtrac's full of Marines. Got Vipers on the left side.
At your orders, sir.
Some of our units did manage to make it to their rally point near the objective.
This is our new hiding place.
They might need resupply before they attack,
Marines, at your orders, sir.
which they're already doing.
Combat, awaiting command. Marines engaged in combat. Force recon standing by.
Forcon
Forcon
is
ready.
about to make it to the refinery. That's what we want. We need vision. Sniper on the right side about to do the same.
New flight plan received. Who needs support? Roger. Fire coordinates received. Armored transport reporting in.
Vision is king in this game. A lesson you learn the hard way most of the time.
Marines under fire.
If you're getting shot by something, you can almost guarantee something can see you.
Need a rifle. Sneaking inside.
AH-1 standing by.
U.S. Marine. Hoorah.
We have more tanks advancing down the avenue.
Personal carrier here.
Tanks on the avenue.
Order.
Let's
at
get
your
them.
command, sir. Roger. Fire mission received. Someone asked for a ride?
Marines standing by. Look alive.
More supplies required.
We need evac.
Someone's hurt. Aircraft up.
Ready for action.
Can I reply to it? No.
Viper here. Heading there.
We took out the enemy's supply dump. Ooh. Yes, we still got him, but not enough to splash him. He's coming around for another pass. They hit the Viper at the supply depot.
Troop transport reporting in.
BMP-2 on the right. Do we have the firepower here with our grenade launchers to take it down? God damn, that was crazy. Our freshly dropped off supplies just got detonated.
Order ready to engage, sir. Call for fire received.
There's only so much that you can watch going on.
We are engaged.
Man, if there was a replay system, there has to be a replay system one day, because you would get the most cinematic stuff going on.
Someone called for a cab? Troop transport, standing by. Already there. Troop transport, ready.
Right, the Marines are here, dismounting, entering the buildings.
Marines at your command, sir.
One got left behind when their AV-track exploded.
Mission's over. Let's go back to base. Smoke screen.
Raiders here. Send traffic. U.S. Marine, ready for
We
combat.
should be able to get the AV-tracks out nice and safe, unless they run into infantry, which they have just done. Fortunately, it's just an Eagler team on their last legs.
U.S. Marine, ready for
Our ATGM carriers are doing exceedingly well. The mission is built for them. The choppers are chewing up our allies, but our Marine units are charging them.
Armored transport, standing by.
Not a wise idea, Marines.
Marines, standing by.
If we can get under the chopper, though, we can shoot them down.
The Venom is in the air.
Venom offering fire support.
Second crossroad secured. Good. Keep up the pace.
Tanks are dead. We're in the
And we got the
middle of it
choppers.
now.
Marines taking fire. Foregone ready.
Lav AD is spraying shells down the avenue. We're on the city outskirts now. The environment has changed a bit. On the right hand side we have a built up area. On the left side we have open plains. Perfect for ATGM carriers and the crews.
On the floor. Welcome to the Missile Age. Push.
This might get dangerous for our units.
Moving there now. Mission's over. Let's head back to base. Lab here. Go ahead. Roger. Moving out.
Rock up. We're moving.
Fly truck ready to transport.
Let's bring some supplies to the front.
Put that hammer down. Time to fingerprint that load.
Oh, we have a tank. That's not good.
Our vehicle took a hit. We need maintenance.
Oh, they defeated the missile and we don't have any smoke, so we're about to lose possibly one of our ATGM carriers.
Don't stay here. Drive.
Don't be silly ducks. Get in there.
Mission's over. We're out.
Get the Venom out of there. Our Marines are taking a beating, so are the Marine Raiders.
Viper.
They're not built for that fight. Let's move the Viper up here to support them.
Heading there.
Snipers ready.
Let's send a probing attack up here.
Special forces reporting multiple KIAs.
Get them out of the building.
Moving through.
Oh, they're just defeating so many of our ATGMs.
Once a Marine, always a Marine.
And they don't even have APS.
Lab ready for
I
combat.
think the T90 can.
Skylight for his house.
I think it does have some kind of jammer on it.
Who knew you'd do PT?
Can the Ospreys make it in uncontested? They have manpads out of us. We are trying to keep this discreet.
U.S. Marine, hoorah!
We love our frontline resupply here at the channel.
Here, beans, bullets, and banding. 10-16, approach.
We also like watching them explode when I put them a little bit too close. Ask the Marines at Baltisk.
Enemy armor vehicle, at your command. Good copy. Next waypoint received. Roger. We're on the move. Lab ready.
We managed to keep all of our ATGM carriers alive.
Viper ready for combat.
Oh no, we have a heli hunter.
We've been hit. Master warning.
They got our Viper, but we got them in return. That's a good trade. Viper's pretty... Oh, no, it's not. It's a 300-point aircraft. And the bombs! The bombs deleting our allied infantry unit on the main avenue, but we were not in that position, so we didn't take any casualties. The Marines have a forward position here. Pulling the Ospreys out. We know there is a man-pad in one of those towers under construction, so let's advance on that position.
Order available, sir. Relocating to the next
I don't like those buildings on the right side of the highway. But we have enough Marines there stacked up ready to charge them. I really like the Venoms.
Venom awaiting mission. Flying back to base.
No, don't fly back yet. You were supposed to drop your supplies first.
New heading set.
Yeah, they got 16 seats between two, so that's pretty good.
ATGM
Can bring in a decent amount of supplies. They're fast. Got enough fire power there to suppress infantry and light vehicles as you make your landing.
relocating. Lab reporting in.
Double dogs here. Raiders here.
Uh-oh, those two Marine units have just been spotted.
Marine Raiders, standing by.
Lab awaiting order. Lab ready for action.
We don't want our air defense LAVs to be destroyed.
Copy. Call for fire received.
Marines incoming.
Get into the forest! Hide!
Force recon here.
Jesus Christ. They managed to hit.
Lab under fire.
We are in range of their tank rounds. That is not good. We did finally lose our ATGM carriers. 2 left. Make that 1. I underestimated the range of the tank, that's for sure.
Get in that building.
They must have vision on us.
Order ready, sir. Anti-tank vehicle in combat. Hit the gas. AH-1 reporting in.
Looks awesome as the chopper's strafing across the street to take out the tanks. Excellent. Just in time. Well done.
New flight plan received.
Our Marines just can't get the supplies they need.
Order ready to fire. Venom reporting.
Try again with the Venom.
Venom at your command. Order ready. Send mission.
That's what the campaign's for, you know, just to practice what works and what doesn't. So you don't rage in multiplayer.
Venom is mission ready. Roger. Egressing.
I am a little bit disappointed that you can't play with AI on your team yet. It's so you basically can only play 1v1. Or if you're a real masochist, you can play against more AI.
We're moving. Cargo truck ready. That's a big 10-4. We're moving. Marines.
Venom's on their way out.
What's a Marine? Always a Marine. Roger. Time for a walk. Perfect spot for sniping. Shh. Not a sound.
Flying to coordinates.
We're not afraid of the
Forcon might have a chance here to ambush this manpad, assuming there are no other Russian forces around. We might have jumped the gun there on the sprint like I always do. Keep them tied up. If we can get them suppressed, it might be useful.
Lab reporting in.
Forcon might even kill them before they breach the building. They did.
heavy weapons here.
It's one less threat.
Air defense standing by. Lab here. We're combat ready. Who needs support? Order ready. Send coordinates.
Sniper team, standing by.
Alright, we can see an ATGM team relocating.
Need a rifle. Sneak in.
The scout snipers have a stealth factor of 3, so they can get pretty close, and they can get even closer when they're in the forest.
Already there. Logistics ready.
Realistically, I think the sniper team could take them all out, given enough time, but we will send more.
New heading set.
Unfortunately, they bombed vacant land. What's the other one going to do, though?
We've been hit. Master caution.
Bombed our helicopters as they're resupplying. Not very good.
The Viper is in the air. Lab here.
Hornet is tangling with them, but doing a bad job.
Jacket here.
Did a terrible job. So they both crashed down within 1,000 meters of each other.
Raiders, standing by.
Alright, we've got choppers in the zone. This is not good.
Move your asses.
So choppers see us, they're all dead.
And move up.
Should I bring in something to try and shoot down the choppers?
Everybody out.
Anybody home?
There is another man pad there, so it is risky. Let's try and resupply Falcon. They did a great job. They deserve it. We have some armored units on the field. They're making their way to our position.
Cut the rope. We unload here. You need something lifted?
I brought on an empty stallion.
New flight plan received.
On the road again. U.S. Marine, hoorah!
Heavy lift ready.
We're almost ready for our main push.
Flight plan confirmed. Moving under radars.
Gonna pick up 2 units of Marines.
ATGM carrier ready for combat. Driver backwards.
Heavy cav is on the field.
Falcon says there are no people in the area on the right, but they lied.
Got this rooster cruiser they gave me.
The refinery has an ATGM crew in it.
Swift, silent, deadly.
So Falcon have their next mission.
What's a Marine? Always a Marine.
CH-53 heavy lift helicopter here. You got something to lift?
Taking pot shots at our supply trucks.
We're hit. We're hit. We're done.
Get out of there.
RTV.
Heavy cav in combat.
Mortar ready.
The Abrams just took an ATGM to the face. Let's smoke them up.
Coordinates received.
Heavy lift here.
And drop Marines at their doorstep.
Marines Force Recon at your command.
Falcon can watch their back.
Stallion copies. Heading there now.
Can we sneak the stallion in there before that man pad relocates?
Thrusting forward.
Like I said, we're all about experimenting with tactics here.
Ready for duty.
I do like the thought of maneuvering such a huge helicopter through buildings. Just over the top of that one.
CH-53 heavy lift helicopter here.
Beautifully done, pilot. Marines are dropped.
Coordinates received.
We have a building to secure.
Can we get the big girl out?
That's your command, sir. Moving.
Lab here.
Alright, the Marines have moved in. We haven't engaged the ATGM team. The building is engulfed in smoke. We have choppers everywhere.
Weapons team at your orders. U.S. Marine, ready for combat.
Order available, sir.
All ass.
Marines Force Recon here. Send traffic.
Boys,
Oh, chopper saw us. Damn it. Fortunately, the Stinger barrage has opened up at the same time.
Hoorah! Once a Marine, always a Marine!
Lav here. We're combat ready.
Oh, the ATGM team is still there. They're in a separate part of the building. So the tanks just finished the job for us. Good job, Marines.
Mission complete. Let's dump that.
Hoorah! Roger, Charlie Mike.
We still have 2 more choppers to deal with. We've been spotted by a BMP.
Send your orders! Throwing smoke!
Oh shit, we better run for our life. That airstrike's got our name written on it. Yup.
Marines here!
Too close.
Yellow Jacket armed and ready.
Certainly adds an extra layer of strategy having to think about what they're about to do with their airstrikes. You've only got a few seconds to react. So sometimes you have to have some preemptive combat air patrol. Well, we're going to need more Marines. Those guys just got deleted. They're pulling back for resupply. The remnants of those units.
Order, ready to fire. Artillery moving out. We're on the move.
The logical thing to do would be to dig them out with artillery, which they could do quite effectively. But I want to dig them out with infantry.
Weapons team standing by.
I want to really work out the dynamics of infantry combat.
Hunters of gunmen here.
Because infantry seem really squishy, but I've used them to great effect in some cases.
Flying there now.
They've got like burst damage, so you sort of got to like lay your ambush, do your damage, and get away before the vehicles really focus you down.
Give me a target. Marines standing by. Double dogs here. Raiders, always forward.
Uh-oh. Ospreys.
The Osprey is in the air.
The Lav AD came to help.
Osprey awaiting mission.
The sniper is actually helping us. He shot one of them. BMPs have spotted us. Drop that smoke.
Lav, taking fire.
It's a very keen Lav AD.
You won't find a faster lawnmower. Already there. Solid copy. Approaching the DZ.
The problem is we're all in the same building, and the choppers are here. Come on, take down the choppers.
Roger, we're on the move.
Get your head out of your foot.
Gotta try and take that BMP out somehow.
Leaving the AO.
Driving to coordinates.
Let's thrust our armor up the center.
Double squad.
Try and give them some cover.
Anti-aircraft here.
Marines in combat. What are your orders?
Not sure what I was trying to achieve by putting them in the open like that. I was hoping the smoke would arrive quicker, but it didn't.
Air defense here. We're combat ready.
It takes a full magazine of Stingers to get one of those helicopters.
Abrams here. We're combat ready. Roger, we're Oscar Mike.
And we are out of anti-air defense.
Mission received.
Special
We need to bring one up.
I repeat, operator down. Marines at your command, sir. Deploy smooth.
BMPs have just got us surrounded at all fronts.
Marines engaged in combat.
Venom ready.
Let's get to Venom here to solve that problem.
Venom is mission ready. RTB.
great job. Take turns. Drop the supplies. And the other one can provide cover. Just bringing all the infantry. Like I said, I want to really nail down this kind of gameplay because I quite enjoy it. I haven't looked a lot at multiplayer, but from what I've read, there's a lot of meta behind the armor pushes. I want to see if you can solve that just with infantry and helicopter support. I mean, the AI is pretty static, so I'm not learning anything in terms of micro.
Invisible and silent.
Lab ready. Pedal to the metal.
Weapons team here. Get your gear, we're moving out!
CH-53 copies. DZ in sight. Prepare to unload. CH-53 here.
Mortar ready to engage, sir. Fire coordinates received.
Raiders here. Go ahead.
Bit of a mess here. I have a habit of bunching them up. Oh no, this is bad timing for an airstrike. God damn it, I just dropped supplies off.
New bearing set.
Let's actually micro the fighters.
In the air. Hornet ready. I've taken flak. Plane is still up. It's a miracle. Yellow jacket standing by.
Drop some bombs here. It's a ground strike Hornet.
Go for effect.
This is why I used two. I wasn't guaranteed to be able to shoot that fighter down with it, with just one of them.
Heading back to base.
Good copy. Next waypoint received.
The airstrike should be here any moment. Well done.
Hornet ready. No time to lose.
Too many choppers.
Turning.
Too many choppers, and they've seen us.
Proceeding as frag.
Fast landing assistance. What can I do for you? Mortar ready. Send mission.
I'm not overly impressed with the effectiveness of the Lab AD.
Received. Artillery relocating.
I swear the enemy stingers are better than mine. It feels that way.
Osprey tiltrotor aircraft here. Heavy lift here. Flying to coordinates.
The Harriers are here,
Heads up. Instant delivery.
but he didn't do anything.
CAS is on the way. CAS, mission confirmed.
Vehicle damage. Requesting maintenance.
CH-53 ready to lift.
Force recon ready.
Alright, the bombing strikes are inbound. Strafing runs.
We take that building. Attack run complete.
Choppers just moved out of the way casually.
Attack run complete. Turn it back. Weapons team ready.
Lab in combat. Awaiting command. Defensive.
So after all that, the choppers just flew over the top of our infantry line and got shot down. That's great. Let's move.
Raiders in combat. Awaiting commands. Marines at your orders, sir.
Lab at your command, sir. Who wants a skylight for his house? Roger. Call for fire received.
On ass. We're moving. Leaping heap here. Weapons team at your command, sir. Harrier standing by.
Just distract them thinking we're going to do a CAS run on them, but we didn't.
Copies.
These are the air superiority Harriers.
New course set.
Smoke has arrived, a little bit late.
Harrier ready.
Push from the other side.
Armor transport.
Push from the center. Just charge them all.
Order at your command, sir.
readjust that fire.
Weapons stand in combat, awaiting command.
Yellow Jacket armed and ready. Strike coordinates received.
We have ATGM teams on the left, so we need to delete those buildings.
Roger that. Strike area confirmed.
Third crossroad secured. Finally! The Russian troops have been repelled. They are beaten down and won't be able to counterattack unless they receive reinforcements. Thanks for your help, Commander. I really thought we were done for.
My pleasure. Make sure to hit like and subscribe as we come back next time for more from the Russian side. Broken Arrow. My name is Ty. Thank you very much for watching.